Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a journal with me all about letting go. Now, letting go can mean a multitude of things, and I imagine the reason you have come here today to watch this video is because there is something that you want to let go of. Now, normally I give a bit of an intro about the topic that we're going to run through, but today I actually want to leave that open to interpretation for you, because as I've just said, letting go can mean so many different things for everyone. Each individual person has a different reason that they want to let go of something. It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be something from the past, or it could be something completely different to all of those things that I've just listed. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it open to interpretation. You are here today to do some journaling with me, so that's what we're going to do. Now, as always, if you are new around here, make sure that you allow yourself to go deep on the page, to really be open and honest with your words. Don't censor your writing, be truthful with what you are writing. That's where the power is really going to come from this journaling practice, is if you are open and honest on the page in front of you. So I've got about 4 journal prompts for us today. I've got some lovely playlists to add to the video, and yeah, let's just get stuck into it, shall we? So if you are new around here, the way this works is that I have a number of journal prompts just to my side here, and I will read them out. I will pop them on the screen for you here, and then I will set a timer for about 3 to 4 minutes, and we'll play some gentle music and we will journal together. Now, if you need longer to journal, then just simply hit pause on the video and you can journal for that bit longer, or come back to them. And I actually encourage you to come back to these prompts like numerous times, over and over, because what I find with any journal prompts is that usually I come up with a different response or a different answer. There might be some underlying like themes and similarities, but generally speaking, I will answer them in a different way, because every day is different. We might be in a different mood one day, we might be feeling something different, we might have experienced something different. So every time you do a journal prompt, it's gonna sometimes be a bit different. So I encourage you to return to any of these prompts over and over again. So I have my journal. This is the journal that I use specifically for these journal with me sessions. I've got a couple of different pens today. I've got 2 Lammies, and this is an Erin Condren pen, which is like a cool corally colour. In this I've got a blue and like a orangey colour ink. I think I'm going to use the orangey colour one today. So shall we get stuck into the first prompt? So let me just flick over my page and get them from here. So we're going to kick off with quite a simple one, which is, well, she says simple. It might not be simple, but it's a simple question. What do I need to let go of that is no longer serving me? What do I need to let go of that is no longer serving me? And I'm going to set a timer for 3.5 minutes. for me, it was quite clear what I needed or what I need to let go of. Comparison. I think it gets all of us, right? They say comparison is the thief of joy, and that is pretty accurate. So for me, especially when it comes to running your own business, there's a lot of other people out there running their own businesses, and it can be very easy to compare your journey to their journey. And I need to let it go. It's not serving me. It's not helping me to flourish in my own business. So I need to let it go, and I need to stop doing it. So some of the things that I wrote down were around, if that means muting people, unfollowing people on social media to help me, there's no shame in that. I need to focus on my journey. I need to focus on what I'm doing, the tasks that I have set out to achieve, the projects that I have going. And it can be very easy to get caught up in this. Well, this person's doing this, so maybe I need to do something similar, or they're doing this, so oh no, that was something I was going to do. And it's this constant kind of second guessing and questioning whether what I'm doing is the right thing. So just leaving that comparison, letting it go. It is not serving me. I need to focus on me, focus on my journey, stay in my own lane, and do the things that I need to do that are going to help me to leave that comparison behind. So number 2 is, what has holding on to this prevented me from doing? What has holding on to this prevented me from doing? And again, we'll go for 3.5 minutes on this one. So I definitely had a big light bulb moment there. I'm being quite vulnerable on this video, and I'm sharing quite a lot of realness, I guess. And I actually wrote, whoa, light bulb moment for this one. And what comparison and holding on to that has prevented me from doing is I've been so focused on other people and what they're achieving and their successes that actually I should be focusing on my success and my achievement and not theirs. And so it's preventing me from seeing all the amazing things that I'm doing. Like starting this YouTube channel, that was a big deal for me. And I'm so excited to have it and have these, you know, fortnightly videos coming out. And I should be celebrating that instead of looking at what someone else is doing and being like, oh, they're doing something better than me. But no, they're not. We're all on our own journey. So I think just recognizing that I am doing amazing things and I am achieving big things, and success looks different to everyone and every individual. It looks different too. So focusing on what I'm doing, staying in my lane. But the big thing that came through for me was holding on to that comparison is preventing me from seeing those things. Now, I've gotten out of the habit of it, but I used to have a small journal, and I will be getting back into this habit. And I would write down my wins and achievements, whether it was weekly or monthly. And then I would have this journal, this small pocket journal that I could refer back to, and I could see all the big things. Well, actually, not necessarily big things. Let me take a step back. Small things as well. Even the small things that I'm doing. And writing them down and having a place to actually be like, all of those little things add up to the big things. And the small steps and the small achievements and the small wins, they are just as important as the big wins. So I think I need to get back into the habit of seeing those and seeing the big things that I am. Sorry, I keep saying big things. Seeing the things that I am achieving. So yeah, it was quite interesting actually. I actually have circled the light bulb moment for me there, so it stands out. So prompt number 3. What will I gain by letting go? How will it make me feel? What will I gain by letting go? How will it make me feel? Again, we'll go for 3.5 minutes. Now, I just want to quickly touch on something that obviously what I'm sharing is what I'm writing, but what you have and what you're writing in response to these prompts may be something completely different. Now, I think it's really important for me to share what I'm writing because I sometimes, in some cases, there will be people out there who are experiencing something similar, and so this will resonate with them. But I just want you to remember that whatever you're writing and whatever is, personal to you is just as important as what I'm writing on the page. So I just wanted to touch on that. So what will I gain from letting go? How will it make me feel? The first thing I wrote down was mental freedom. So letting go of that comparison and actually allowing myself to see the way forwards for me and to focus on the moves that I need to make rather than focusing on what other people are doing around me is going to be massive and is going to be huge. And to acknowledge the changes that I am making, the differences that I am making, and the people that I am helping as well. And so it will make me feel less overwhelmed to have that mental clarity and that mental freedom, and to stop almost that like clouded vision of looking around me at what everyone else is doing and just focus on what I'm doing. So I think mental freedom is huge. So I have put here, but I am human at the end of the day, so it might try and catch me out, but I am bigger and better than that. So comparison can leave the building. So the last prompt then, what changes do I need to make to finally let go and move forwards? What changes do I need to make to finally let go and move forwards? And again, we'll go for 3.5 minutes.
A wiser man would tell you how to settle down when you're stranded in the clouds. A fool would never notice the storm that makes you fly, or the lightning in your eyes, but the wheel spins faster now, and everything you know will soon be left behind. When it's all over, will you still remember me as I want, or as you need? It's harder now to fake it, easier to lie, and no one bats an eye. The end feels like a spark, so you guard it with your heart, for when you wanna see a light and the world grows harder now, and everything before barely matters anymore. When it's all over,
For me, the first big thing that I need to do, and I encourage you to do this as well, even if comparison isn't a thing for you, I think we need to be really conscious of our social media consumption when it comes to things like your Instagram feed, for example, or any social media platforms that you're on. Is what you're seeing bringing value, or joy, or, lighting you up? And are you following the right people? Or are there people on there that cause you to feel certain emotions? Do they trigger you? Do you get annoyed by them? And I think it's really, really healthy to have a social media feed, detox and cleanse, every 3 to 6 months, because we follow pages that sometimes we don't even really know why we follow, and then actually they don't really bring much to our feed apart from maybe annoyance, triggering, upset, that kind of stuff. So first and foremost for me, I need to go through and have a social media clear out, a decluttering of my feed, and make sure that the people that are on there are the people that I enjoy engaging with, people that I enjoy seeing on my feed, and that bring some sort of value, whether that's, making me laugh, smile, education, that kind of stuff, versus people that just annoy me or trigger me, or I find myself comparing to. So that for me is first and foremost the change that I need to make, and I will be doing that after filming this video. Make sure that they're gone, whether that's mute them, unfollow them. There is no shame in doing any of that. People don't know if you've muted them, so if you don't feel comfortable unfollowing them, then you can mute them, and they will never know. So, and then after that, I want to make a plan for me and the things that I'm doing in the next 1 to 3 months. So planning it all out so that I can see it. What are my next moves? What things do I need to achieve? What do I need to do? I've got some really awesome projects coming up that I'll probably be talking about on my channel as well. Some awesome stuff. So focusing on that and getting excited about that rather than looking at what other people are doing. So really getting my heart and my energy really consumed by those things, and just getting into that and really, really enjoying it for what it is, and not looking around me and comparing to what other people are doing. That's going to be huge for me. So that was the final prompt. We did 4 prompts today. I really, really, really hope that you found them beneficial. As I said at the beginning, come back to them, come back to this video if you need to, pause the video where you need to, and just really allow yourself to immerse yourself into these prompts and get the answers that you need so that you can start leaving things behind that are no longer serving you, and taking action steps to move forwards from those things or people or situations or whatever it is for you, so that you can actually move forwards and start creating a life, start living a life that you're more joyful about, rather than things that just don't serve you anymore. So as always, thank you guys so much for joining me for this journal with me. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. If there are any topics that you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments below. And also feel free to share this with your friends, your loved ones. This video might help some people out there that don't even know it exists. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.